Hello guys, welcome back. So today our session is how to access devices from remote location, right? So first I will give you what is the remote access. I will give you one example. So here I have two branches. One is head office and one is branch office. So head office location is Bangalore and branch office location is Hyderabad. I am sitting in Hyderabad location. From Hyderabad location, for example, this is my laptop. I want to access Bangalore router, Bangalore router from my laptop. I am sitting in Hyderabad location, right? So from Hyderabad location, I want to access Bangalore router. I want to configure some configurations in the Bangalore router. But if you want to go from Hyderabad to Bangalore, how much time it takes? It takes a lot of time, right? But you want to configure immediately. You want to configure from Hyderabad only. So if you want to access this router, the first we need to configure protocol, remote access protocols. What are the remote access protocols? Remote access protocols are, we have mainly two protocols. One is Telnet, another one is SSH. Telnet and SSH. These two protocols are used for remote access. So in this session, we will discuss about Telnet. Telnet is a application layer protocol. Telnet is a application layer protocol. Remember this point. And Telnet use TCP protocol and Telnet port number is 23. Remember these 3 points. Keep in mind these 3 points. Telnet is a application layer protocol. Telnet use TCP as a transport protocol and Telnet port number is 23. Okay, but Telnet, there is one drawback in the Telnet. Telnet does not support secure communication. It does not provide secure communication. That is the main drawback. That's why in the companies, in the real production, we don't prefer Telnet protocol for remote access. Just I will show you how to configure this Telnet and I will show you how to verify this protocol. Okay. So now here we have two routers, right? Head office router and branch office router. First, I will configure basic configuration. Basic configuration means interface configurations and routing. You can enable any routing here between head office and branch office. You can enable static routing. We can enable RIP protocol. We can enable EIGRP protocol. We can enable OSPF protocol also. Between these two branches, we can enable any routing protocol, any routing. You can enable static routing or we can enable dynamic routing. In dynamic routing, we have 3 protocols, RIP, EIGRP, OSPF. Right? So now I am going to configure static routing. Okay. So I already prepared scripting. Just I will show you configuration. So this is R1. R1 means head office router. Enable, configure terminal, hostname HQ, interface F0 by 0, IP address mask, no shutdown. And interface F0 by 1. If you want to configure description, you can also configure description. Okay. Interface F0 by 0. Description connected to LAN like this. And F0 by 1 description connected to branch office. And DSCP configuration to assign IP address automatically in the systems. So here we have a DSCP configuration. IP DSCP pool name LAN1. You can use any name here. Instead of LAN1, we can use any name. This name only for local significant. And network 192.168.1.0 and subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. And the default router 192.168.1.1 and the DNS is 4.2.2.2. And the domain name ngcloudnetworks.com. This is DSCP configuration and this is the static route. IP route 192.168.2.0. This is the branch office LAN. And the mask and the next hop IP address. Next hop IP address 12.0.0.2. See, in between head office and the branch office, we have a 12 dot network 12.0.0.0.1, 12.0.0.2. So from head office to reach 192.168.2.0 network, next hop IP address is 12.0.0.2. So this is initial configuration. Copy this configuration, paste in router. Now configure R2. Same configuration. Enable configure terminal hostname branch interface F0/0 and description connected to LAN and F0/1 description connected to branch. Connected to head office. And DSCP configuration and static routing. Okay, just copy this configuration, paste in branch router. Okay, so first configure IP address on systems. Here just click on PC and IP configuration. Okay, we already have a IP address. Just if you want to configure again, okay, just click on DSCP here. See 192.168.1.2 and subnet mask gateway. And second computer, click on DSCP 192.168.1.3 mask gateway. Okay, so we already have a IP addresses on the systems. So here also we have a IP address. Okay, the before configuring Telnet protocol, the first we need to check the connectivity. Okay, from branch office to head office. Okay, so click on any PC, or from any PC we can test connectivity. Okay, so go to PC1 in the branch office, ping 192.168.1.2. I am pinging to LAN IPs. Okay, yes, we have a connectivity. See, we are getting response from 192.168.1.2, which means there is a connectivity between branch LAN to head office LAN. And 192.168.1.3. And now we need to check the connectivity with the head office router, right? So what is the head office router IP address? So head office router IP address is 12.0.0.1. See, we are getting response. And try to ping to LAN IP also. Head office router LAN interface IP 192.168.1.1. LAN interface IP means this interface. This interface. See, from this PC, I am able to ping 12.0.0.1 and also I am able to ping 192.168.1.1 also. Now try to access this router through Telnet protocol. Okay, so click on PC and Telnet 12.0.0.1. See, now we are unable to access that router. We have a connectivity, but we are unable to access from this PC that router. Why? Because Telnet has not configured yet. So now we are going to configure Telnet. Telnet is very simple, very only few commands. See, this is the Telnet configuration. The first we need to configure username and password. Username Nazir and privilege level 15, password 123. You can use any username and password 123. Line VTY 0 space 4. 0 space 4 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 5. Which means router will generates only 5 sessions. Login local. Local means we have configured username and password in router only, right? That's why local. But in the production, we don't configure our username and password in the router. Our username and passwords are stored in some authentication servers like TechAx, Radius, okay, ICE. So we have some authentication servers. In authentication servers, we configure our username and password. Okay, right? Understand, right? Local means local identification. So when we configure username and password, we will use local keyword. And next, transport input telnet. So the purpose of this command is this router will allow only telnet connections. It will not allow SSH connections. If anyone tries to access this router through SSH protocol, this router will not allow that person. Okay. Now exit. So copy this command, these 4 commands, paste in head office router. Okay. Right. Now try to access from branch office. Telnet 12.0.0.1. See, it is asking username. Username is Nazir and the privilege password is 123. See, we got HQ. HQ means we are in router. So here if you want to verify the routing table, command is show IP route. See, this is the head office router. And if you want to verify interface status, show IP interface brief. Yes, right. This is how to access devices from remote location. Understand? So first we need to enable protocols, Telnet or SSH. Okay. In next session, I will show you how to configure SSH.